We got our start working for a shirt maker back in London on Jermyn Street. And it was a pretty incredible experience because he sort of taught us everything that we knew about shirt making. And he really just taught us that, to sell a shirt, you can't just be a marketer, you actually need to know how to make the shirt. And I think that's something that we kind of took to heart. And so early on, we spent a lot of time in factories and mills back in Europe, just trying to pretty much absorb, everything that we could. When we came back to the States, we realized that that's sort of the part that we enjoyed so much about it, was actually the creationary aspect. And it became, hey, could we ever do that sort of under our own roof? Could we ever do our own production? And that was sort of a dream that ended up leading to the Bespoke Workshop. We had heard from some friends that there was a workshop in the West End where they were still making shirts by hand, which is a pretty rare thing. I mean, there's only really probably 5 or 6, a small handful of bespoke shirt makers left in the country. So I remember coming out here one day and literally walked in the front door, and it was almost this experience of what Jermyn Street probably looked like, 100 years ago, when sort of the process of making a shirt was really connected to the customer in that experience. And Paul and I said, could we come in and take basically 100 years of history, and can we build on top of that?
What really sets the bespoke apart from ready-to-wear or even some of the other, custom or made-to-measure is that it's a process that makes a garment specifically to one single body type and that body type alone. So one person has their own pattern, their own shirt, it's their own creation.
At the workshop here, we're doing really 3 different things. The first is bespoke shirt making. Second is what we call the Commonwealth Collection, which are actually ready-to-wear shirts that we're making here. And I think the third is we're using this as a sampling workshop. And so what's great is that lets us move quicker, lets us try out new ideas, and really just makes us a better shirt maker at the end of the day. The workshop's important for us because we want to be more than just designers. We want to be more than just marketers. We want to really understand the process and what goes on to creating a great garment. And being the person who's picking out the buttons, standing over a machine, watching somebody sew it, being involved in that process makes you better and better at what you are.